That's exactly how you gonna end the year, huh? That's bad business, my nigga. You gonna end the year like that. You did good all year. That's how you gonna end the year.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, all right. You ready?
You already.
All right, let's get into it.
Everything conceivable.
MJ shit though, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about it in the studio with the RecBoys though. It's showtime.
The hottest DJ
We already let the horns go, right? Okay, look. I try to tell them nobody do it like these guys, so I'll explain it with La Sicaria. 2 languages so y'all can get hit both ways.
Hit for the heat.
So we don't care if you throw shade. The RecBoys got it locked again. I'm talking the hottest guests, independent artists to the executive gems.
En la calle con el show número uno. Poniendo la presión como el sumo de los miércoles.
That's every Wednesday at 7. We're independent from past to present to future. Don't let me lose you, the show is fire.
You catch wreck, who get wreck, el mundo se prepare. Estamos internacional, nadie que se compare.
And they throw you the trivia, so you gotta be sharp. Chris think he know it all, so beat him and you quiet as bar.
En estaciones FM, YouTube and Facebook Live. Yeah, DJ Shot and Mr. Catch, thank you for watching.
RecBoys
Request aka Catch Wreck.
and DJ RecBoy Shaq.
So, RecBoys? Nigga, I love you. You in my heart every day, motherfucker.
RecBoys.
The RecBoys.
I'm tapping with my guys, the RecBoys. You should tap in too.
In the studio, with Catching Wreck.
What's shaking, my peoples? You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy Shot, Mr. Catch Wreck. We are the RecBoys. Happy Hump Day. You already know what it is. We are back off our 2-week vacation. I don't really do vacations. I don't know how we went on vacation, but we went. No, actually, happy belated to Mrs. Catch Wreck. That was excusable. What else did we have going on?
At the event.
Thanksgiving Eve. The comedy show. Yes. So everything was good money. So, all right, whatever. I didn't go on vacation. So
Nobody went on vacation.
Well, you kind of you did something fun, right?
Yeah, I lived. Yeah. Now, yeah, I ain't work now.
Tea Time is in the building. Shout out to Bunky. Yo, Bunky, look what I pulled out just for you. That's the Tea Time with Bunky cup. I got it in the building. Shout out to Bunky. What's up though? How you feeling?
You ran up, bro. Blessed. Like you said, 2 weeks off. You know what I mean? Now we back. You know, it's crazy because we coming towards that time of the year too. You know, the wrap up.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. I left the book in the crib, but you know, a bunch of artists was invited back. Let's see who shows up. You know what I mean? But it should be a dope night. You know, it's gonna be crazy celebrating the year. We get to look back on all the artists we had on. You know what I mean? All the people we had on. You know what I mean? That's gonna be dope. It'd be crazy if the people could tell us in the comments what are some dope interviews throughout this year that they seen. So maybe we could go, you know, maybe we go spend some time, clip them up and play some of them that night. Like who was they favorite guest this year on the show? You know what I mean? That'd be kind of dope.
Do you have a favorite interview?
I got a bunch. Honestly, all of them. You know what I mean? To get to know them, you know what I mean? Because again, these people, they're not just anybody, and I don't mean it like that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm screening everybody. I'm listening to their music. I'm watching their grind. So it's a little, for me, everyone is what you call it. I would ask you that question because it's almost a surprise to you. You know what I mean? The guest.
There's a few. I don't want to. There was a few.
What's one? If you had to.
Mikey D was dope.
Yeah.
That was super dope. I had a good time with Rashida and Ty.
And Ty, yeah, that was super dope.
That was super dope. Anytime we have, I think we were on Bunky's show this year, right? Did she come on? I think we were on her show.
I think you was me. Yeah.
Us.
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah.
The boys. The
Yeah.
boys.
The
The boys,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But there was a a few different ones. You know that for me, that all the
I'm gonna look at
anybody I
the list while you talking.
go ahead. Anybody that I don't know of has always been a super duper dope guest, and anybody that we've had on before that I actually know of, it was like going to grandma's house and your cousins are there. You get
Right,
what I'm saying? So it's the show's been growing to where it's like the return people that pull up, they're like family.
yeah.
You know? So I can see why Vlad always brings J.O. back, or why Drink Champs always has Bleak. You get what I'm saying? Because you know they just gel and the stories and all that other good stuff. But
Like I ain't even gonna lie. Like for me, one this year was Barry Bentley.
yeah, that was dope.
Like as you just said that, like an artist, because I hit him up the other day. I'm like, yeah, we gotta get you back. You know what I mean? Even though it's only been a couple months, some just have is that vibe. You know what I mean? There was others that I hit up as well, but you know what I mean. Just pointing out one real quick. But Lady Slim interview this year was dope. We got her
Yeah,
back after.
dope.
I think we're gonna save this for that night though.
Gerald was dope.
Yeah. Gerald. Who else? We had Honey Stacks.
Yeah, that was dope. That
Yeah,
was dope.
I think that was her second time on.
Yeah.
Sam.
Yep.
She's
Yeah.
actually got invited back to the rec wrap up. So let's see what happens. You know what I mean? Play so we can't forget our homegirl Play Simone.
Yep. Yeah. You right.
She got invited back too.
There's a lot of females early in the year last year. Early in the year we had.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Then you got that guy who got the hit out right now. Gotta tell him no. Nickel
Oh
played the
yeah,
L.
that's right. That's right. Nickel played it. Nickel played it was a good interview.
So I think I said that. I think I threw the alley.
Nickel played it came twice in 1 year though, right?
Yeah, first artist ever. First artist ever.
That's great. Well,
First
Big Face
artist
did
ever.
it, but it wasn't his per se interview.
Big Face did Suge Knight.
Yeah, I think Big Face
Did
did
he?
3 times though, right? I think he was on Young Virals, his own, and Sela, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was definitely on his Diddy, no more. Diddy or the Diddy.
Oh man, but that's a good segue. So you know the documentary. And this is dope because we don't normally get to chop
hold
it up.
on. Let's get into some other stuff before we get into that.
Okay.
It's gonna take a little bit.
Okay.
It's gonna take a little
But
while.
before I want you to go into it, but I just want to let the people know we normally don't get to have these conversations. Normally, as a guest, we chopping up with a guest, so it's kind of dope to be able, the second to last show of the year.
Yeah, to just be able to chop it up, especially at the end of the year, there's always some
Right,
shit going on, and you're coming into the new year. Nobody has been asking if Uncle Murder's gonna do a wrap up.
I seen a post from 50 from him the other day, asking like, "Yo, what's been the craziest shit this year?" And as he always does. So let's see what happens.
Look, Big Face said he heard Sela and Viral what we did. Nah, that was Chris saying how you was motherfucking Diddy in the situation.
I said Suge Knight. You said
yeah. Well, no Diddy, but I mean, we said you were the only artist that was on 3 times in 1 year. Once for yourself, once with Sela, and once with Viral.
Mm-hmm.
You was just moving and shaking.
Shout out to Big
Face. Yo, Big Face, condolences, homie.
Yeah.
Real talk. Let me see.
Another artist who's invited back to the rec wrap up. You know what I mean? So let's see. Like I'm telling you, Shad, that there's over 15 artists that was invited back for the rec wrap up. It's gonna be a long night. Pause that night. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be dope. Let's see who sends it. But so what you got? What you want to talk about? What's on your mind?
All right. Well, we've been gone for 2 weeks, so a lot of stuff has been happening in the last 2 weeks.
Right.
Even the Diddy doc. I know no Diddy. You want to get into the Diddy doc. But no Diddy. Listen. First, the wave came home.
Right.
So, how you feeling? How you feeling about? Hold on, let me get you back in there. How you feeling about where you at? Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go. How you feeling about Max B returning in?
I think it's dope. I think it's dope. I think he's a little crazy being out there how he is, but I understand why he's doing what he's doing.
Got you. Were you a big Max B fan?
I was like really learning more about him at the time when everything happened. You know what I mean? It was just becoming known. It's a salute to Five because Five was the one who was really like, yo, you gotta check out. If Five put me on to Max B and Uncle Murder.
Got you. So yeah, he's out. I think he did what, 15, 18, somewhere around somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Shout out to him for getting out early or getting out,
But
period.
they talking about his code D, talking about he snitched. They got him in interviews talking about he told. Looking crazy. Looking crazy. Shorty did an interview with Vlad, the one who set everything up.
I seen parts of that interview. I heard that he was telling.
Yeah, he got a single out too, and I gotta go check it out. I don't want to say.
Did he say he telling?
No, Max got to join out. I was answering Big Face. My bad. What we was talking about? My bad.
I'm talking about Max, and you said the telling in his.
His
cousin,
Cody,
right?
His
which is his
cousin
right?
or brother or something like that.
All right. Why he didn't say all this before?
I guess he started saying it. He'd been saying it for a while when Max B was coming back on the pill, and all the pills. At one point, he started saying it, but nobody was really listening. But you know how it is. Nobody paid attention until it become real. And then when he got a date, that's when everybody started questioning it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, is he really getting out early? You know what I mean? When you
well, my whole thing is, was there some new evidence?
Well, I don't know about no evidence.
Like, how did he get
out? Oh, I don't know. I don't know about all that. All I know is his brother talking about whatever, you know what I mean? He out doing his 1-2, you know what I mean? Salute to him. Hopefully, the only thing that, and I'm not saying that worries me, the only thing I think about is him and the Jim Jones shit. I don't know what beef they had or however that shit started, but at this day and age that they're in and their age, they need to be grown-ass men and start teaching these young boys how to be able to have conversations and stop shit from escalating into other shit.
Yeah, I don't think neither one of them are on that type of time. Did you see this shit with Flex?
Where he played the track.
Yeah, how you feel about that? You think
that's
it was
crazy?
A setup?
I think it was a setup.
So setup on Flex side?
It's crazy because I think it was a setup, but on the same token, like what other songs does he have that he's known for? Unless you really a fan of him, you know what I'm saying? That record specifically took off. It had a little spring behind it.
All right, but you know you DJing for Max B.
Right. but did Max B
no, hold on.
As a DJ, how many times artists come not prepared?
Listen. Uh-huh. No. He's coming out. He's the hottest thing. He's burning down the blogs. You know that you're DJing for Max B. You know this.
Right.
It's not like, yo, dude, as my manager, knowing that I'm going to DJ for Max B, what's the very first thing you're going to ask me?
He send you the shit, everything, right? Yeah.
What joints you going to play? What he sent you?
Yeah.
Like, so if there's any discrepancy, we going to nip that shit in the bud before we even go on. They're his records, so whatever you play, he's just singing along to anyway. It's not like he got show tracks. You get what I'm saying? That ain't important.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, my nigga. That's some strange movement. Flex is a funny guy. Now you're making us look at you funny. You know, that's just me. If that was the case, now if he sent Flex those records to play, then everybody
he said there's a clip out of him saying that he ain't know he was gonna play that.
Nah,
and again, this is just what we get to see. Who knows if other records was actually performed that night and somebody, because this is the internet world where they'll just clip some shit up.
Nah, I heard him talking to the one of the homies, and he was like, nah, it wasn't even on that type of time. If I wanted to if it was on that, I would go in the studio and go ahead and get busy. It ain't even that type of time. Son played the record, I improvised. You get what
Right.
I'm saying?
But
So,
right there, Son played the record. So did Flex do it? Yeah.
yeah, but did he give like you get what I'm saying? Like he could, it's easy to walk that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So at this point in age, all the snake shit sells. So at this point, you never know what's what and what's not. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, you done with Max? You gonna go check him out if he hit Florida?
I don't know.
Are you gonna listen to Max? Are you
Yeah.
interested in listening to Max?
Yeah, I want to hear some music. I definitely want to hear some music because whether people know it or not, he influenced a lot of the music that came out after him. Like he was like the melodic rapper before that shit was cool. You know what I mean? Like, so I definitely want to see where he at with it. Did it lapse? You know what I mean? Because a lot of sometimes it takes time to catch up. You know what I mean? What I mean by that is you down for so long and you come out into this world, shit has changed.
Yeah, no, absolutely. When Max was hitting his wave, look at this nigga. Calm down, David. Calm down, David.
Nas and Premier at midnight. Nah. I said it's crazy because when I seen the shit, I sent it to him. Boop, text message. Here you go. Look, your man coming out with some more Basuda. Look.
Oh man, that's how you feeling?
You know I be fucking with Dave.
Damn, nigga, that's how you feeling, nigga. That's how
you got this shit.
That's how you.
Oh, you got it set.
Nigga.
He's probably sitting right next to you in the studio. That's the crazy shit.
Nah,
you trying to
he's
set me
not.
up now.
I'm
You
just
fuck
saying,
DJ.
like-
Yo, people, look the DJs trying to set motherfuckers up. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about?
Listen. Dave knows we done already spoke about this. I didn't see the track. There's only one feature, but you're not excited, dude. Like,
I'm excited. Honestly,
hip-hop.
I wish Dave wasn't tuned in right now because I don't want him to hit us, but I'm excited about this one.
Nice. Yo, so the last 6-7 months, I'm telling you that Mass Appeal has been on a run.
Nah, they've been doing their thing as a company. Yeah, he been doing his thing, but as a company too, yeah, they're getting out there. Especially with, I love what they're doing with I'm not gonna say older artists, but with artists. You know what I mean? Actually,
artists. Yeah.
Huh? Yeah,
Seasoned
actually,
artists. Yeah.
Right. Giving them that platform to get out there, putting some money behind them, and going to get it. You know what I mean? But it's crazy in this day and age that they even have to rely on that. Like it should have been established, but what we ain't know at the time is what we ain't know. You know what I mean? Hopefully the artists now are not gonna fall in the same position to where they become of age and they're not getting no bread because now artists are owning their shit. These artists so happen it was new, you know what I mean? Music only 50 years old. Like they ain't know about contracts, they ain't know about, you know what I mean? It was different, you know what I mean? So I'm excited that now that they could really leave something so that their families could go forward with, you know what I mean? Because as dope as they were and everything they contributed, it's fucked up that they ain't, a lot of them ain't own it. You know what I mean? And they ain't get to really get the benefit of it. And what I mean by that is the monetary, just to be clear.
Yeah. I want to get to the monetary stuff, which is super dope. But that's for later on. But like just the essence though of being from that era of hip hop and in 2025 putting out music. Now, salute to Nas, kudos to Nas because he's literally taking a chance. Like major labels aren't looking for these guys to put out music.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, how many people under 25 or in the major spending group is buying any of these albums?
You said under 25?
No, is in the major spending group, which is like, what is it, 11 to like 16? Like, you get what I'm saying? Who spin on, like, you get what I'm saying? A lot of them ain't spending on this. That's why, if you notice, everybody who is a podcaster or has a radio show, they only talk about numbers when it comes to certain artists.
See,
like check it out. Like say if Meek Mill's flopped, Meek Mill sold 28,000.
mhm,
Academics goes on the stream and talks about, yo, this nigga flopped. He ain't even, you get what I'm saying?
yeah,
But then you have a Busta Rhyme that sells 18,000, and nobody says nothing.
right. But I understand your point 100%. Yeah, you're gonna say something,
Oh no,
but
no, no.
I
Go
look
ahead.
at it. I look at it a little different. Each
Okay.
artist have different ownership in their music. Again, for me, it all comes back to the ownership part. You know what I mean? So I don't care if they sold 18,000 only, but if they have 80%, 75% of that, they Gucci. You know what I mean? Now, if it's the other way around, when they only making that 20% because the other 80% is getting split up between the label, the producer, the this, the that, then that's crazy. You know what I mean? And I think I think that's why a lot of the Meeks and them get talked about because they do have these label deals. You know what I mean? Where all this money is being pumped behind them and the expectations are here. And I think that's where the independent artists get fucked up because they try to compare themselves to that. You know what I mean? So when I sit on here and I start telling yo, it's direct to consumer, after you sell it, bro, if you sell, you go streaming and you get that 1,500 views with which, and I think it's 10 album sales equal one what you call it, whatever. I forget how it goes. You know what I mean? But whatever it is, even if you go that route and you only did 10 of those joints, you made $10. That's yours. If you'd have made $10 on the label, depending on what deal you got, could have been 20 cents. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. I don't. I mean, just for me, it's like you're looking at back end money thing. I'm looking at more so the love of the music. It's like if we didn't have mass appeal, we probably wouldn't get no new music from these guys because nobody is looking to back these guys and put these guys, get these guys that springboard. Mass appeal is the label. So now when you're pushing, it's like what you say. Separately, everybody separately, y'all can go ahead and do what y'all gotta do. And it ain't gonna work. But now I went and got Slick Rick. I went and got the old Big L joint. I went and got Raekwon, went and got Ghost. You get what I'm saying? I went and got De La Soul, and I'm dropping. So now what we're gonna do is we all gonna plan this, we all gonna share this, we all gonna pump into what mass appeal is doing at the moment, and everybody's gonna feel the push. So where you lack, it don't even matter because I'm gonna be pushing when it's your turn. You get what I'm saying? And vice versa. They really like I don't know, the team over at Mass Appeal cracked the code. And then to end the year off, like, because they all had good runs, regular. Forget about the record sales. You got two or three albums they're talking about might be, could run for album of the year, which is dope.
The
for
fucked up
hip-hop.
part, the fucked up part for me is a lot of these artists were making music before, and it took for them to have a major backing to make this impact. If people were to go look at the Raekwons who dropped the album under there this year, like there's been a couple artists who dropped the album under there. This ain't the first album they dropped in the last couple of years. They've been dropping music. It just hasn't been on a scale to where it's been catapulted and told to the world, or their audience wasn't that big to touch where it's touching now. You know what I mean? We can't negate that fact because these guys are who they are. It just so happens when you have a mass appeal, an engine that is thriving on all these cylinders, and you get attached to this name, it becomes a broader thing, which is super dope. Nothing wrong with it. I just want to make sure.
All right, so check this out.
Yeah.
Mass Appeal without these releases is just Mass Appeal.
Nah, they've been doing mad other shit. They do
like
concerts.
What?
They do mad. They
no,
do.
No, I get that, but check what I'm saying, man. It's your concept fully blown right in front of you. They were all, like you said,
everything in house.
They all been fucking doing music. They are who they are, but they all yelling this different shit at the same fucking time. So all that shit is distraction. It's all noise. It's all noise. So now what they do, they sat there and probably watched In the Studio with the RecBoys and say, hey, no, I'm just saying, like think about it, man. Just saying,
yo, you know what popped up in the memory the other day? Remember when Cassidy came out with that little track? I forget who he was dissing, and he said some shit about Catch a Wreck, but it was like, it might have been a year or two after we had him on the show. And I was like, yo, he trying to diss us and shit. Remember? That's what that just made me think about.
He took our idea that Swiss owed money about the verses.
The verses, yeah.
Yeah, like he's a Shout out to Cass. Did you watch? Speaking of Cass, did you watch the battle?
Nah, I didn't watch the battle, but I seen a bunch of clips and shit.
Yeah, I saw some clips too. I didn't know if they were AI or not, so I didn't even bother.
Nah, they supposedly they was about ready to get it in at the venue, and then they set up a second location, and then Easy didn't. He pulled up, then pulled off.
Yo, both of these niggas is from Philly.
Right, right.
What is the problem? I think we could go meet
Nah, but
anywhere.
Philly's really separated though. You know,
Yeah,
they
but no, yeah, I get that. But what I'm saying is we could go meet anywhere. Like if there's really an issue, my nigga, like we're going to rap. So for anything other than that, it's like, yo, my nigga, we from the same city, my nigga. Like, what are we doing? And if it is that type of time, then let's get to it.
it's just the ignorance part of it. You know what I mean? Honestly,
I don't know.
it's the ignorance
More
part of it.
ignorance. More ignorance.
Yeah, it's the ignorance part of it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How you feel? How you feel about this situation right here?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't understand. I don't know if it's clickbait. I don't, you know what I mean? Because it's with everybody in the space right now, you know what I mean? And that's how they thriving. Because I get access shit every day. Like, yo, why y'all not posting more and talking about this and all that? And I'm just like, yo, that's not our vibe. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not sitting here just to talk shit and you know, start problems. You know what I mean? This is a different day and age. There's too many cameras and all that shit. I'm not with that part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right. So now my whole thing is this. How do you see it on both sides? Are you just not willing to jump in and make that? Because I kind of understand where if they're podcasting, then go ahead. I've seen too many situations where a nigga want to shoot the dozens with somebody and can't hang, and now they want to beat them niggas up. That's a form of bullying. Right. You get what I'm saying? So now,
but then academics say something. He came out and said something first.
They both, but and then Mano addressed it, and they were dude. I mean, my whole thing is like, in academics. Wait, hold on. Easy not from Philly, and the problem is he keeps saying he's the block captain, but nobody in Philly knows what block.
Damn! We should have hit up. We should have hit up the homies out here. You know he tapped in.
Yeah, but my whole thing is where was all this energy at when the shit happened with who was it, Geechee Gotti?
What you mean when this shit happened with Geechee Gotti?
When the nigga talked to him about the Papoose and Remy Ma when they battled. Like,
yeah.
Like this for me is like new smoke. If y'all niggas knew this was this nigga MO or whatever the case may be, why is it taking for Cassidy to battle this nigga? Like, I want to know first of all, let's get into it. I'm gonna take this off the screen because I'm getting distracted right now. Everybody that talk, and I'm not even in the rap. I'm not into battle rap, right? But I seen Easy. I started paying attention when all that other shit was happening. And I'm like, oh, son, do rap though. So, all right, whatever. Easy. Like I seen him where he rap, you know, it's not like I seen him get washed, but I've seen him, I seen him rap. Yeah. So now, where was the energy when, look, I never knew who Easy was until, listen, you may say that, but he was supposed to be the face of Chrome 23. Like he was, let's not like, I don't want to take nothing away from this stuff.
Which is her thing though.
Yeah, but either way, he was the star.
Because she used to but I don't want to say manage him, but help promote him. I don't know because I don't know if it was the manager of the league.
She worked.
She used to. She was
managing them, and
and that's how it was through that.
Through that is how they had the
like brand ambassador. It was supposed to be some shit. I forget, but yeah.
So my whole thing is like, where was all this then? Why'd y'all wait until now that he's battling Cassidy? And from the last time I've heard from anybody to listen to battle rap, them niggas is telling me Cass is getting worse. So now, no, right? Am I bugging?
It's a different cast. I'll say that.
See, you taking it politically.
I'll say that.
Now, see,
Yeah, I'll
Zaire
say
is in the
that.
building. Is this the same Cassidy?
Come in the picture. He said, I don't know what that.
No, I came into the picture. That's
Oh,
when.
came into the.
Yeah,
Oh,
but what I'm saying is Cassidy trash? Because if he's trash, then why are we? He had 2-year run in URL and left of the contract, so Remy bankrolled him. All right, so then he had a 2-year run. Niggas knew who he was.
now,
right?
are we talking about Easy now? Because you're jumping all over.
Yeah,
the
that's what
place.
he's saying.
Okay.
They were saying Easy, and
Okay.
then Remy bankrolled him, and then we got Bill Collector is the face of battle rap. Okay, that may
No,
be it.
he's definitely up there, but you can't lie and say Easy ain't either.
That's what I'm saying. No. Not only that, fuck all that. Let's get to it. Let's get really to it. What is the problem? The problem here is we're talking about Cassidy. If y'all telling me shit from
Yo, don't have him write another song, man.
he'll be all right, but no, this is what maybe he'll give an interview. Maybe if you know, like I know,
I thought about hitting him up.
You should hit him up.
Seeing what's up. I'm gonna think. Yeah.
Hell nah, he not trash. LOL. Cassidy still fire. All right, well, listen. Then talk to them niggas who've been watching battle rap in my ear and been schooling me on this shit. Cause they say Cassidy, dude, there's 100 videos. It's like, yo, Cassidy ain't what Cassidy was. He's getting worse. Who's the white boy who did the joint, who does the review? Because I saw him and I don't even listen to battle rap like that. Like, you gotta be hella nice.
The white boy who does the review.
No, I'm just saying, this is just what it is. So to even be talking about the nigga that Pap knocked out over Remy, battling the nigga that y'all told me was washed up 2 battles ago, and you're making AI videos about a fight that almost happened, man, get both of these niggas up out of here. Like, right? Am I bugging?
No, I don't know about what you mean about Easy being washed up. Again, he's a name in the battle rap culture, man. His numbers, from what everybody goes by now, the numbers and all that, like his number. I'm not saying whatever. He's a name in that league, man. You can't. Easy's a name in the league. He's made a name for himself.
I'm not talking about Easy.
I'm just saying. Oh, you talking about Cassie? Yeah. Now I don't know.
I mean, think about the last time you heard about a Cassie battle. Was it good info coming to you about how Cassie did in his last battle?
No.
All right, then. So what are we talking about? My nigga, you don't even come on, dude. You can do that off the top of the head. Last time I heard Cassie in anything with a rap battle, it wasn't that serious. He didn't win. You can make an argument, but he didn't win. You get what I'm saying? So, all right. But anyway, back to this one. Listen, Lil D is the best freestyle battle rapper, hands down. I like Lil D, but I don't know about battle.
Yeah, I know. I don't think he'd be battling, but salute to Lil D. That's another one. Was he on this year?
Nah, last year.
Okay.
But my whole thing is this.
Yo, Zaire stupid. Real quick, shot. He said Cass won all his battles though. With his thing like this.
Stop, I know this is what I'm talking about.
Yo, he a troublemaker. Salute to my guy, man. Salute to the Hip Hop Vote Show.
Yo, Cass, we love you over here, man. We love you. You in the intro and all that, right? I think so, right?
Yeah, I think. No, I don't know. I remember. I might have took him
last
out.
battle. I think you took him you took him out the whole intro because of the last battle. Yeah. I ain't fucking with you. You gotta get me in trouble for some shit you did. Listen, yo, Chris, is it safe? Is podcasting a safe space, or do you really like how do you combat? Like, is there an advantage here with Mano? Because Mano, like, yo, now you can't come outside. I'm done with this shit.
He said that.
Yeah, he said he's done talking.
Zahir, all love. You already know.
Yeah, you know that.
Now, you know how. I don't know, because is it a safe space? I would say I don't know, bro. Is this we tell it's a different day and age, bro. And no, and I could only speak about the Mano that who used to run around like this. Again, this is a different day and age. I would hope he's not that dumb. Let me say that. I hope he was not that dumb. That's what I say. But this is a safe space. It should be, but you should also be watching what the fuck you're saying too, though.
I mean, to who though? Do you just watch what you said to niggas who about that life and then just say
To
whatever
anybody.
you like? Nah, because then that's not fair. Because if you like,
You should watch what
you
you
know,
say to
because
anybody.
Mano didn't watch what he said. He got tight. He got
Now I
tight.
think Mano got disrespectful first because he said whatever he said about Fab. You know what I mean? But not like it was more like a joking thing. You know what I mean? And then for me, Mano, you know, the Billy. I think you mentioned earlier the bully thing. You know what I mean?
Like how, like, all right, so now he was talking about Fab with the sweatband, which could be comical, funny. You can see where he's coming from. Like, yo, my nigga, it is 2025. Like, headbands went out in like 03, 04. You get what I'm saying? Like, what do you like, you know, but you're potting, right? And they're not rapping, they're potting now. Then he starts the show with saying, my homie look like a wet bag of laundry, which I thought was funny as shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But then I don't know why they even fuck with Act. Because Act, you know, Act had the homie type. Act had time type.
Yeah.
So anyway, Act went and got the video of Mano saying that he likes to role play like he's a runaway slave. Yeah.
Yeah, but you see the clip. Like, this is what I mean about the clip.
No,
But go
no, no.
ahead.
I saw the whole clip, nigga. That's what
I
I'm
mean, you
talking
said the
about.
whole clip that he gave you. What I mean, you know. Well, go ahead.
No, we watched the whole clip. The clip you could go get anywhere.
Yeah, what I'm saying is,
sexual fantasy. It's not no AI.
No, I'm not saying AI. What I'm saying is motherfuckers be clipping shit. So when you
You
go
can
watch the
whole
real
interview.
thing,
No, you can go
sometimes
watch see, this is the good thing about Act is that he gonna do the research and you could go to the same research he go to live while he doing it.
Okay.
And this was something he said, yo, he wanted to be a runaway slave who just got beat by massa. And you know, listen, I don't know why they want to play with academics, but you put it out on the internet, and now because you know now you get what I'm saying? It's like,
but this ain't the first time they had beef either, though, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, my whole thing, I don't think anything more than just words.
Yeah, I mean, this is words too.
Yeah, well, don't come outside after that. Is I'm done talking. Is
I think he said that to everybody.
I hope so. I hope.
Nah, I don't hope so. I just hope not.
No. What I'm saying is, I hope he's just saying he's just done talking. I want to take it figurative. Like,
and normally he's smarter than that, man. I used to credit Mano a lot. You know what I mean? Because how he was smart. You know what I mean? He knew how to move. He knew how to maneuver.
So let me ask you this now, podcaster to podcaster.
Yeah.
If this nigga don't let up on this nigga, is he wrong?
If who don't let up on who?
If Act don't let up on Mano, is he wrong?
I mean, I think now once you start the war is the war, and I don't mean it literally.
No rules, right? There's no rules.
Yeah, I don't mean it literally. Yeah, I don't mean it literally. Just say, everybody, I'm clear.
Oh yeah, no, that for shit. No,
yeah,
we talking podcasting shit. We talking about because I'm here for the jokes.
Yeah,
like, I wanted the jokes, but I also wanted to be fair. Like I don't want nobody to get hurt.
That's what I mean.
And we seen videos of niggas get knocked out, chains getting taken, and all this other stuff. And like you said, at this age, all of those guys are 45 plus.
Except for Act, I don't know if Act.
Not Act, but what I'm saying on the other side. So how do you feel about Act's whole point with the senior citizen situation?
What point?
Where he was saying like the way they dress ain't what it is, but after Mano got past all the insults, what he was saying was, you know, like everything that we're wearing now, we made fly in our era. So, because he was like the Peles, you know, that type shit. So he's like, yeah, we still wear that because, you know, that was kind of what we were wearing in our era. You get what I'm saying? Like, did you hear the Air Force Ones are the new dad shoes?
Yeah, I heard that.
And
actually, I just got me an all white pair.
I know, Dad.
Yeah, you gotta have that.
You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying. Now we don't look at them as the New Balance dad joints, right? We look at them as like, yo, these were dope when we was a kid. They dope now. Like, I'm still being true to myself.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? It's just like with Jordans. I'm not trying to compete with none of these niggas. If there's a real drop of Jordans that I like, then I'm gonna go get them because guess what? I wore Jordans as a kid. I grew up on these shits. I know, I can tell you when he played in these shits. You get what I'm saying? So, on that part, I definitely understand Mano, and I was cool with them going back and forth potting until it gave the intuition where it was like, don't run into each other. Even though I don't think Ack is on that type of time anyway.
No, nah, and that's why I mean that's when I said earlier the buddy thing. Everybody know
Right.
he not on that type of time. He outside with
That's what I'm
security.
saying. So
He doing what he
now,
gotta do.
yeah, but because he get at you and he got access to get at you in a different space that he's been in for just as long as you've been rapping, if not longer. You get what I'm saying? Like you're at a disadvantage. Sometimes you might want to leave well enough alone.
So
But
while we're talking about artists and kind of podcasting, what do you think? Yeah, I definitely want to talk about that. What do you think about a lot of these artists getting into the podcasting shit now?
it's trying to be their new hustle, but I mean, not everybody could do it. When we got into it, wasn't podcasting. You didn't have a name. You get what I'm saying? And we're not on a major global level. You get what I'm saying? But we've been doing it. If you go back, we've been doing it a lot longer than a lot of these people have been doing it. You get what I'm saying? Just as long as Drink Champs. I think it's gonna run out. I think the stories
You
are gonna
think?
run out.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't, dude. A lot of these guys, it's a wave, so they're gonna try to soak it dry, get whatever they could get, and then you know what I'm saying. It's like Cam said, which is wild. Did you see that where he was like, "Yo, 4 guys got together. They don't even know each other. They might not even like each other, but they all got together because they have one thing in common. They don't fuck with me. So now you think that you're gonna have, you get what I'm saying? It's like, and now
Who are you talking about?
he was talking about. Let's rap about it. Jim, Fab, East.
Oh, so they came together. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So at this point, you get what I'm saying? It's like he said. What he say? What the homie say? Y'all know better than me that a lot of them podcasts gonna come and go because we all know it's not easy to keep things going for a long time, and they have way too much to do than have to keep it going. Not only that, it's gonna get tiring. Like for them, like if it's music, making music is easy. Like if not saying easy, but it's something that I would enjoy to do. If I didn't have to work, if my job was to make music, oh, it's up. You get what I'm saying? So for you to step away from that to do this is wild to me. Like it's wild to me, especially if you didn't have like Fab. Fab was so freaking closed off that they think that it would be dope to have his insight on stuff, but he's so closed off that he don't even know how to step out of character. He's still closed off. You get
But it showed. I think this shows a different side of him for the people who who didn't, because like you say, he was so closed off for so long. So let's get to this because I definitely want to talk about this. Let me ask you this before you get into this kind of relate. This is actually a question towards this. Okay. Can a man's legacy be separated from his actions, or do allegations rewrite everything he built? I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that today.
Allegations. I don't know about.
Oh, all right. Let me reword that because maybe I wrote that wrong. But whatever he's done, does that rewrite everything? You know what I mean?
I think me personally, and I've been not struggling, but I've been preparing myself. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. I've been preparing myself to separate the artist from the person ever since this Diddy shit, because I'm a huge Jay-Z fan. So I don't want or anybody. I want to have the understanding to see if I can separate the two.
So you
get
say
what
you trying to get ready just in case anything happens with Jay-Z. You don't
I'm
gotta
just
have
saying,
to pick and
period.
choose
I'm
then.
just saying, period, because, like, in all fairness, some of our biggest superstars have had allegations against them.
Right.
Some have went to the court of law and was found guilty. Some was found not guilty.
All right, let me re-say it then. For the ones who have been found guilty, and all the work that they have put in before,
I'm gonna
or
fuck you up right here. Go ahead.
you know what I mean, everything they have done before, and they get charged with something. Does that rewrite everything they have done, and does that
Absolutely not.
affect everything
Absolutely
that
not.
they're gonna do
Nope.
later?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Absolutely
Okay.
not.
Why?
Absolutely. We've seen it in history.
Right.
We've seen it in history.
Mhm.
Diddy made Big a star as well as many others. He's a piece of shit, and he's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
because
pedals, no compromise. Yo, you say that? You say that?
what they said,
But
I didn't see it.
nah, Sunset, no pedals. Nah, pedals
No
out.
pedals
No,
out,
no
no
compromise.
compromise.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that's true. But we're not talking about Puff. Puff hasn't had any pedal allegations. Like he didn't go to court for none of that shit. He said, my homie said, hell no, Bill Cosby got charged with stuff, and I still love the Cosby Show.
Oh, so he separated the two.
Said, yo, you see the picture with him and his prison girlfriend? Who, Puff?
Nah, that's yeah, I seen it.
I'm not
That's
jacking
AI.
that.
That's
But
AI.
this is what I'm saying, though.
I
This is what
seen
I'm
it,
saying.
though.
Us as a people, we pick and choose. Like nobody has a problem with ordering the Mike Tyson fight that he fought Jake Paul in, right?
Yeah, I think he got hit with that rape. Right.
He was not hit with it. He was a convicted rapist.
That's what I
He
mean.
went
Yeah,
to prison, my nigga. Like, what are we talking about? What? Like, you get what I'm saying? And so, I mean, we look past certain things that we want to look past.
What about Craig Mack? What happened with Craig Mack? That's what he said.
Yeah. What about Sean?
What about Sean?
Mace?
But
Matt, what we saying is, can we separate what he's done?
Because each of these guys, Matt stated, has different charges, right? Diddy has a different set of charges to where you talking about. What he got charged with is the prostitution shit.
Well,
we could go about the allegation of him putting hands on girls. That's what I'm more like, yo, him doing all that and knowing all that, does that put a stain on what he built? Like, do you look at him different? I guess it's what, like, let me ask you how I would normally, like, do you look at him different now as a fucking man? Like, yo, bro, anybody, like, yeah,
absolutely. That's one thing I don't fuck with. I don't fuck with niggas putting their hands on chicks. So I mean, as that, my nigga, and dude, it's obvious, my nigga. Like I didn't want it to get we're condemning Diddy as a person. I just wanted to talk about the doc.
No, you know what all right, to the doc. You know what fucked me up?
What's that?
Every time something bad happened, that man catapulted. That fucked me up.
All right,
because
so
I started thinking about the basketball game where those people passed away. Like, nobody knew unless you was in, at that time I wasn't really of the age to be in the club, in the nightclub scene and shit. You know what I mean? But nobody really, his name wasn't really buzzing like that until that happened. And then when that happened, he fucking, from there, that's when everything started just boom, boom, boom. And then he beat up the fucking dude. You know what I mean? Like, that's when his name became more. Like, it was just those little things that you would have thought could have sat somebody down. That he just his name kept going and going and going. And then I start thinking about the name changing in those time periods. And you start thinking about the certain times. You like, damn, you like him rebranding himself, but he was still always the same person. And we couldn't see that because by him doing the branding, it was, oh, that's not Sean, that's P. Diddy. That's not P. Diddy, that's Love. That's, you know what I mean?
Dude, did you watch the whole documentary? Here, I can go back.
Yeah, now what?
He says, I'm always...
I'm gonna look on my phone.
But the music's gonna still hit different. He got away with a lot. That's why he paying for it now, Karma. You can't associate with those types of people if you start bending rules for certain people. To what end? Yo, listen.
Right.
Um,
But that's how America is, though. My bad. That
How
shit
did
just
you-
came out.
how did you enjoy, how did you view the documentary? I'm gonna light my blunt right now.
I think if he was gonna do it, we should have heard from more people.
Yeah, but like who?
Did I like it? Like just whoever all this shit is supposed to he done and did to these people. Like, bro, if he did this much to only have Eric Sherman as an artist say something, it's crazy. Think about the artists he worked
You don't
with.
think they reached out to nobody?
That's what I'm saying. For them not to say nothing, it's like, did it really happen or didn't it really happen? Like, or was everybody okay when it happened? And what I mean by okay was in agreement. You know what I mean? Like, and I also think about how nobody's really messing with him right now. Like that, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know. I think about shit different.
But why do you think that is though? That's my whole thing. It's like,
Is he-
they reached out. Like I seen his mom just dropped a comment saying
Yeah, about her getting slapped. It was not true.
yeah, whatever the case may be. But they reached out to her to tell her part of the story in the documentary. Why she wait until after it came out to say something? Like, because you could have told your story then. So now
Nah.
you can what do you mean? No.
She could have, but that wasn't the place for her to do that. Hell no. And don't forget,
Well,
Diddy
you do
Diddy
it
was
after
trying to
it
do.
comes out. That's where it's like
Diddy was
because-
trying to. You control your own narrative at that point. If you're
Okay,
going on
but-
his shit, he could edit and do whatever he wants to that
you
shit.
know, all right, but at that point you could say, yo, I went there and I gave them a statement. They didn't show my
Yeah,
statement.
nah, that's not her place. I wouldn't have did that. And don't forget, Diddy was trying to get he was trying to do this for himself. And if the deal fell through with Netflix,
It ain't fall through. What happened? Let's look at what
nah,
happened.
he was trying. What do you mean? What happened? I don't understand. All I know is he was trying to work something out with Netflix, and it didn't. Diddy personally was trying
so
to do
you didn't-
something.
So then you didn't hear what happened. What happened was he was paying. He had a guy. He wrote a contract for a guy to film him the whole time that he's in New York, going up into the trial and during the trial whole situation. When he lost the trial, he decided once again to do what he's known to do, is not pay niggas. So he voided the contract. Now this guy put in hours and hours and hours and billed him while he's outside running around filming them. Says, yo, I'm not getting paid for none of this. All right. We don't, you broke the contract by not paying me. So now I just have the footage. Who wants to buy the footage? Netflix probably bought the footage and says, okay, now we got all the fucking footage, because the reason why the Netflix shit fell through is because they didn't want to give Puff creative control over it.
Right. That's what I was talking about. I don't.
No.
This
No,
part,
I'm
what you
telling
talking about? Yeah.
Well, this is what happened. So then Netflix ended up buying the rights to bought all the film, bought all the footage. And then they said, okay, we're going to make 50 Cent executive producer of it. That's why 50's not in it. He has no part of what was done. But whoever did the footage was supposed to be paid by Puff. So now, let's rewind. Mace had an issue with Puff over not paying him. You get what I'm saying?
Why he wasn't in there?
Who, Mace?
Yeah.
No, I mean, but
He
that's
won.
public knowledge. We can keep going public knowledge.
Yeah, I'm saying no, go public knowledge, and I'm sure they reached out to each one of these people. Why weren't they in there saying something?
Oh, I mean the same reason why nobody was there saying Puff didn't cheat them. you
But
get what I'm saying? Like,
mad people started coming out once the locks blew
no,
that
but
shit
I'm
up on
saying,
Hot
why
97.
weren't
That
they
shit
in the
was-
doc? You don't think they reached out to them?
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm asking you that. Like, what?
No, but
if
no,
you're
but
saying,
I said for the same reason that they didn't reach out to the people that the locks who had an on air beef.
right?
Said he was gonna hit him upside the head because they wouldn't release him. Remember the No More Shiny Suits, Free the Locks? That was public. That you think the locks is gonna be in this?
Why not? If they reached out to them, same thing.
But what
So
do
why
they
did you
gain by-
expect his
No,
mother?
my whole
So hold
thing-
on. Why did you expect his mother to do it then? Because you're saying what I'm saying, why his mother shouldn't do it.
No,
Everything you're saying
because-
right now.
No, because everything that they could say about the locks has already been out. Yeah, we had an issue with
not you.
Puff.
You don't know if he touched one of them or did some
no.
shit. There's some shit that why these artists ain't saying nothing. And my bad, because I got people who fuck with the locks. That shit came out kind of crazy. But
I'm
it's
just
the
saying
truth.
though,
Yeah.
like, I mean, but think about it. They put a whole campaign on. They made a whole album talking about how fucked up he was with the money situation. Did we forget? Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, oh, everybody got something bad to say. People been saying shit bad about Puff for years, especially when it came to, like, Mace left him. Remember the whole situation with that? You get what I'm saying? And then you look at all the other shit, the shit with Shy. You know who was in the documentary? Craig Mack's wife. You know, her story has never changed from the beginning. From the beginning when Craig Mack was on his deathbed.
Yeah, but this documentary wasn't about that. This documentary is about that.
About Puff.
The crime.
Well,
crimes,
I mean,
his crimes. It wasn't about Puff. It was about
all right,
his crimes.
I know it's a documentary, and any documentary they're gonna tell you, they're gonna feed it to you.
Yeah, but
the
it
way
was
they
all
want you to
it was
feed it.
right. It was all about his crimes.
Yeah,
everything he's been charged with and all that. Like, you know what I mean? So again, they wouldn't maybe have reached out to the locks and them and shit. But what I'm saying is, all these so-called parties and all these girls that he flew and that's what he got charged with was the prostitution and flying them around and all that. All of them some of them who testified. Why weren't they like? Why was it only that one lady? I forget her name. It was the old business partner that I hit you up and I was like, damn, I didn't even know Son had 25% of that. You had Eric Sherman. Who else? Like there wasn't. And even Eric Sherman, let's break down that story real quick. Yo, he was something about messing with my girl, and then he jumped in the car and he let me hit Biggie's shit. What? Yeah, I was about ready to fight, and then he jumped in the car. Y'all about ready to get it in, and now you talking about Biggie shit? Like what? Like there was some parts that was like, yo, bro, like what is it? But then it was, where's the rest? Where's the meat and potatoes to this?
I mean, I guess. I mean, if what Eric Sherman left, if what happened with Eric Sherman discredited everything else, then I mean, because you could say that, yo, this nigga's just clout chasing. So
got an album coming out.
All right,
just drop.
Now do the math. So whatever he's saying, knowing that this is coming out, how much credit are you going to give to it? But does that take away the credit from everybody else that has something to say in the doc? Because he decided.
I just wanted to hear from more people.
I mean, no, I get that. But it was just a documentary. It was the reckoning. It was just a documentary about who Sean Puffy Combs is. I'm pretty sure there's mad shit about him. Mad shit.
If you're gonna do a documentary about me, I hope you're speaking to more people than just a couple. Like you got to get the full understanding.
Absolutely. But you know what happens with what comes with that?
What's that?
You want people to talk nice about you, then maybe you should treat people nice while you're here, so that when they do have a chance to speak on you, there's nothing but like if there was good shit to speak about this nigga, then speak it.
There was a couple of people who said some okay shit in there.
Okay shit, my nigga. Where's all the like, yo, my nigga, yo? And another thing is, yo, dude, out of all the speculation that we've heard that happened within Bad Boy, who's 99% of the people that it's happened to?
Mark Curry, my bad. That shit just came out.
But I'm saying,
my
like,
bad. My bad. God, my bad.
But they're black.
Nah, I hear you.
They're black.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
So
I didn't know where you was going
I'm
with
just
that.
saying, like, we're not talking about what Clive Davis and Jimmy Iovine is doing. This is a brother who they're saying, you get what I'm saying? It's like, yo, wait a minute. Do I think this should be the be all end all of how we judge Puff? Absolutely not. This is bullshit. And I think that they sold 50 to sell it. You get what I'm saying?
But they used his liking.
Who?
They used 50's liking, his brand, his name.
Yeah,
amplify
well, I mean,
and the so-called
he's the executive producer, so they're gonna cut him a little whatever check they're gonna get him, and yeah, because you're gonna promote this. He ain't got 50 didn't have nothing to do with this. He don't have no input on what was left on the cutting floor and what was not on the cutting floor. It's like Michael Jordan with the Jordan sneaker. This is your sneaker. You're going to wear it. You're going to sign your name to it. We signed 50's name to this because you got all this other shit going on.
Yeah, they
and
use
guess
this
what
liking.
happens a week later? Guess what happens a week later? They're pitching a merger for a bigger company. So now when you got Stranger Things who's breaking the internet, and then you got this documentary who's tied into 50's name, who has nothing to do with it, even if it's one-sided, it's broke Stranger Things records. This shit is a money ploy. People need to pay attention to the bigger picture, but don't get lost in, they're kicking a black man while he's down. That nigga been kicking black people while he's down. Like, the first thing we got to do about us, our people, is hold our people accountable. We shouldn't wait till Netflix. Netflix ain't our people. You walk in the headquarters of Netflix or their top shareholders, it ain't me and you, homie. So they're eating off of all of this. But before it even gets to that part, we should hold Puff accountable within our own community, within the own hip hop community. You think niggas didn't know this shit? And hold all of them niggas accountable. If Jay is in that shit, Game, Baby, R. Kelly, all of them. If we love hip hop and then we don't want it to get to this point to where we're saying, it's the man taking them down, my nigga, we should have been chopped off Puff head when he wouldn't let the locks go.
And that's what I was saying earlier. You finally caught up to what I was saying earlier.
Well,
nobody was saying, nobody has nothing to say. And that's the crazy part. Like, nobody, you had this opportunity. Everybody knew this shit was in the works. This shit was, you know what I mean? And if it really was what everybody said it was, it was an opportunity. Yeah, it was an opportunity.
You kept allowing this shit to fucking happen. So at that point in time, you part of the fucking problem. Now nobody wants to hear from this dude. His partner with the 25%. First you said he came in with bats, but you signed it over willingly. You didn't feel intimidated because you thought you was gonna get it back.
No, because they said that well, I don't know 100%, but it was said that supposedly it was said that he was gonna give it back. He was gonna give it back.
No, that's what he said. Yeah, but even so, but you tell the story that he came in with bats. You see how you portray the story? You know why you're able to do that? Because you beat up Steve Stout with bats. So let's not forget.
He beat up Steve Stout after that, though.
Nah, I think he did it right before. No. Know why? Because that was the joint. I'm telling you, because that was the joint with Nas. He needed the money to do the venture to get out of to do it with Nas. I'm telling you, that's when that nigga was rebranding himself again. Yo, listen. At the end of the day, it's fucked up. But we have to understand sometimes it's bigger than what's on the surface. If you a bad dude, you're a bad dude. That's why I don't try to spread no bad seeds, because eventually you're gonna have to reap them shits. Eventually. This nigga a little Rob finished the album, but you woke up with your butt sore and this nigga in the bed with you. Type of stupid. You get what I'm saying? At a certain point, it's like, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. You get what I'm saying? So finishing the album was more important than your sanity. You understanding what you're psychological. No, I'm not jacking it. I'm not jacking it. And we heard it from the horse's mouth. We ain't got it. It wasn't no AI. He's giving his story.
You know what's crazy is, I think that's a good way. That's a good time to end the show, because what I wanted to talk about tonight, real quick, when we get out of here, is just what you just touched on. Sometimes when we on this chase to get what we want, in his instance, the music, being a producer, he endures shit that maybe he shouldn't have. He should have, gave stop, but his eyes could have been given up and not chasing that goal. You know what I mean? Do not, people, when you out here chasing this goal, this dream, everything you trying to do, everything you trying to obtain, do not give up a piece of you. Don't lose yourself in that chase, in that run, which could potentially happen to that man. I'm not saying it did or it didn't. I don't know. You know what I mean? But it's crazy that you said that because that's what I wanted to touch on, man. When we out here chasing, sometimes we lose ourselves. We forget what it was for, what it meant to us when we actually out there doing it. You know what I mean? And we get lost in the source, and we might have do some shit or try some shit that we wouldn't do normally. You know what I mean? Stay true to yourself in the process when you out here doing what you gotta do. Because while you started, it was because of you. While you're gonna keep doing it, it's because of you. And when you win, it's because of you. So make sure you were good when all this shit happens so you could actually sit here and enjoy it. There's so many people out here working hard and doing what they got to do and driving themselves fucking absolutely nuts. And then they sit here and talk about, yo, my mental is a big thing right now, people. Everybody's mental. Think about this when you're out here chasing it. Don't lose yourself, taste true to yourself. Keep pushing, keep grinding.
You already know that is our time for this week. We love you guys. Next week is the All Rec wrap up, right?
Is it this? What shit? I'm lost on a date, shot. Yeah, next week.
Yeah.
Next week.
Super dope show. I'm glad that we got to touch on some of the stuff that was going on. We don't normally get to have these conversations.
It's once in a blue moon type shit.
Yeah. Dope show, man. I'm hype about next week. We got the All Rec wrap up. And then after that, we are on break because that is Christmas Eve.
Hopefully you remember why we on break this time when we come back in the new year.
Stop.
Son said, why we was off for 2 weeks. He said, why we was off for 2 weeks?
Yeah. So
what the fuck?
Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve and New Year's. New Year's Eve. Got you.
What you mean New Year's Eve? Oh shit! Yeah, Christmas Eve and we ain't coming back to the 7th.
I got a comedy
after
show
the 17th.
I got a comedy show happening. Another one. Stay tuned for some details. It's gonna be super duper dope. I got some brand new comics. I got some funny motherfuckers this one. But listen, you guys be safe. Stay warm, especially in New York. If you don't have to be out, don't be out. I don't know if they cleared the roads yet. It was kind of nasty out. You know, I don't want to hear no out-of-state talk about no good weather, none of that shit.
It ain't good weather out here.
All right, I'm just saying
Listen, people.
All right,
fuck whatever shot talking about. Don't lose yourself on this journey. Don't lose yourself on this fucking journey.
Oh shit. All right, man. We love you guys. We out. All right. Deuces easy.